in the midst of a cold and cruel winter in the Sacramento Valley, California, coming across a tree that's sprouting and blooming already is a silver lining to reinforce a sense of optimism in you that the spring is just around the corner, and there comes with it happiness, joy, and fulfillment. Pun intended, of course. The wintertime in the Sacramento Valley was pretty short-lived. It didn't last for too long, and it's been quite a while since we had the last rain, and it's been pretty dry for the most part. But you must be thankful for what you've got. I think it rained, adequately, but still we might have to face a drought situation again in the summertime. A subscriber and a good friend of mine requested me to make a video in which I present every single one of the trees in our backyard to you. Of course, that's something that might be a little bit challenging because we have quite a few fruit trees in the yard, and it might take me some time to put that video together, to tell you the stories behind every single fruit tree, how I came across them, how I managed to acquire them, and what kind of fertilizer I use to maximize their fruiting efficiency. Now, I plan to do that actually sometime in near future, but in the meantime, what I'm going to do is show you guys this beautiful, beautiful Persian green plum that's sprouted and is blooming already. Let me show you that. It's just a very embodiment of beauty and sophistication, I gotta say, natural sophistication. So we're passing along this row of fruiting mulberry trees. They provide shade to the backyard, and now we're approaching this wonderful, wonderful flowering Persian green plum. Now, this is a multi-grafted variety. It's got the Persian green plum, the Italian prune, as well as another type of plum that I've forgotten. So they cross-pollinate with one another, and this tends to be quite a fruitful fruit tree, and the fruit yield is pretty impressive. Has been impressive so far, so I'm not sure about this year, but with this flower set, I'm actually optimistic that we're going to be able to harvest quite a few fruits from this tree. And you can actually see that these flowers are just exceptionally beautiful. Just wonderful. I mean, I just can't get enough of these, and the smell out of these is just quite wonderful, and I can just stand here all day long and just enjoy the wonderful aroma that's coming out of these wonderful flowers. Yeah, as I said, it's a multi-grafted fruit tree, and this one over here, this is actually a Persian green plum. This was individually grafted. It's not a multi-grafted fruit tree, but it's planted right next to this other multi-grafted Persian green plum, and these two cross-pollinate with one another. So I'm kind of optimistic that we can get some good quality plums this year. Yeah, so let me turn the camera, flip the camera around. Yeah, so I plan to make that particular video in near future for you guys, in which, as I said, I present every single one of these fruit trees in the backyard to you and explore the stories and behind every one of these trees and what actually drove me to acquire them, and how I planted them, what fertilizers I've applied, and whether they've been satisfactorily producing fruit. Yeah, so thank you very much for being with me. As I said, spring is just around the corner, so just be optimistic and be hopeful to a good future to come. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant Saturday. Bye.